Nick Hawkins outside of London Stadium, West Ham Fan TV. Luke, that weren't pretty, mate.
No, mate. We've just written off the season there. To be honest, it's gone. There's nothing to fight for anymore. It's going to be. We're going to be lucky if we get something like 15th now, to be honest, because there's nothing to play for. I don't think we can get Europe. Let's be honest. It's a real shame because obviously Pyatt's obviously one of my favourite players. I couldn't see us having a magical season fairy tale like last year. But what I thought in the back of my mind that he could lift us the FA Cup or something like that. You know, on his final season, I can't see him staying in the summer. I think he's going to go. So I thought, you know, Pyatt's going to win the FA Cup in my heart of hearts. But no, it's a disaster. The club have embarrassed us, mate. If I'm honest, I've been so soft on the board, and I am soft on the board, and I do back them. But mate, this is getting a joke now. We've embarrassed ourselves twice today with the Snodgrass bid. 3 million. That's disgusting. What are you doing? If someone did that to Antonio, we'd slag him off instantly. It's a joke, mate. 3 million and then that. That's poor. I mean, the first 30 minutes we matched them, didn't we?
Well, that was what I was just about to say. First 30 minutes, then the penalty. It changed after that. The capitulation was a bit worrying, mate.
It was, yeah. I mean, Faguli had a golden chance, to be honest. That open goal, he should have scored. But, I mean, if he scores that, it's a different game. But again, I'm saying to these guys, there's no leaders on that pitch. There's Winston Reid and that's it. You need leaders. There's too many individuals that rather do 10 step-overs than fight for the team. And to be honest, I know a lot of people say Noble out of team. I will continue to back Noble to be in that starting 11. I don't care if he passes backwards. If he fights, I will have him in that team every single week. He is West Ham through and through. The people need to be careful what they wish for. Saying that he needs to go, be dropped, to be fair, because I know he isn't the best players, but he puts in fight, and that is what we need, and that is what we are lacking on that field. But again, man, I could rant about these stewards. It's a joke in there, mate. It's a joke.
Crystal Palace next. Big Sam returning. It's going to be a tough game.
If I'm honest, I think if Bilic loses that, he could go. I really do think if he loses that, he could go. They are poor. They were so poor the other night.
Is it like someone here was saying Bilic out just a minute ago? Is it? That is a joke. But is he been backed by the board? Is he been given enough funds? Has he been given the right players?
I think the board needs to have a good look at themselves. David Gold is about 77 years old. And he's running all this apparently, and they work non-stop every single day of the week. That makes you unwell, mate. If you're working that hard, they are making some stupid decisions at this club. It's embarrassing. They're embarrassing us, man. Like, come on, there's time for you. They need fans as ambassadors to actually do something, and you know, we're embarrassing ourselves, mate. We got to be careful.
Can you see the light at the end of the tunnel? What is our light now?
The light is being realistic, mate, and doing what big clubs do when they move. Like City, they move to a stadium and they slowly but surely sign big players for big money. We ain't doing that. And I know I'm not going to rush it, but the start of the season was poor. Like saying, we're going to get marquee signs, we didn't, and now we're just left in this mess. And like, I mean, I can't see.
Disheartening. You're disheartened.
I'm disheartened. I'm gutted, mate, because I can't see any way out. I really can't. But it's a real shame from the stands to the pitch. It's poor, man. Like in the stands, like to be fair, like the City fans, they were giving it all that, and if you give it back, you're out. And it's like it's a football game, for God's sake. You've got to cheer your team on, and we physically can't. You cannot cheer your team on and get behind the team sitting down. Everyone's sitting down. You just stand up, get on that, like get behind the team, and it's not happening, man.
All right, Luke. I'll let you go, mate. It's cold, but thanks for talking. Sorry, mate.